welcome to Community Checkup with Delta Dental of Tennessee. I have the pleasure of sitting alongside Missy Acosta. She's the brand strategist with Delta Dental. This is always so much fun, and I can't believe it's our third one already. It just flies by.
I know.
All the information that we get in these shows that you receive is just instrumental and can be incredibly helpful. And today, we get to start off with talking about something incredibly special, and that is Special Olympics.
Yes, Special Olympics it's a wonderful organization. We have one of our executives is on their board of directors, but what first brought us to Special Olympics is they do dental and vision screenings at a lot of their Olympic events and the games. And for some of these athletes, this is their only opportunity to see a doctor, to see a dentist, because they get so anxious going into a doctor's office. So it's great that they are able to provide these screenings and help the families, not just the athlete, but everybody around them with the screenings for vision and dental and even other health screenings.
And I would say at a more comfortable setting for the athlete.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's, they'll put a chair in the middle of the gym floor, so the patient feels like or the athlete feels they're in their environment. It's a basketball floor. I play basketball, and just letting the healthcare provider close to them and take a look. And I was very moved by one of the stories. There was a young man. He was nonverbal, so he could not communicate with words, and he was getting irate. Well, he was a teenager, so all teens start to get irate at a certain point. But they couldn't figure out what was wrong, and a dentist at one of these screenings was able to say he has an abscess. So he was in tremendous pain and couldn't verbalize what was going on. And so they were able to get him the care that he needed. And it all started playing games at Special Olympics events.
Oh, that is wonderful. And this recent one was done at Lipscomb University. How was that connection made?
That is the Summer Games. Lipscomb has hosted the Summer Games for a number of years. They do that here in Nashville because it's so central to everywhere across the state. And so the kids get to go out, they play games. I think they've added pickleball and bocce this year. So they have a wonderful time at Lipscomb and some other fields across the Middle Tennessee area. But just really getting the athletes the opportunity to come together and have their chance to shine.
It's the Special Olympic Summer Games at Lipscomb University.
So we have athletes training 365 days a year. They've been working hard for this moment. They've qualified locally at their local competitions. To come to state is just that next level. And you feel the energy and excitement in the air today because they're ready to win some medals and go back champs in their hometown.
It means a lot to me because you can compete and meet new people. And I'm a very social kind of guy. I do golf, soccer, flag football, bocce, bowling, basketball, volleyball sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Special Olympics is an organization where they give us awards and give us a fellowship. And it means it's just wonderful because we get to talk to people and get to meet people.
Very nice. How many friends have you met through Special Olympics?
A whole lot.
Have you really?
Yes.
The partnership with Delta Dental, you'll see in our Healthy Athletes event, we're doing free health screenings, free dental health screenings, free vision screenings. We have podiatrists out here. So we do a lot. People don't know about the health work that we do. All these screenings are absolutely free to our athletes. So without partners like Delta Dental, those don't happen.
So yeah, we're all happy to be here. All the dental team from Meharry Medical College. We do this event every year. Sometimes we do it twice a year. This is the Summer Games, and probably the biggest event, one of the biggest events they do every year. And what we see is the athletes are pretty excited to be here, pretty excited to get their teeth cleaned. Some of them are like pros. They're so happy to share what they do, how their routine goes. And some of them need a little education, but we educate all of them, and that's probably the most important part. I think being a student, seeing at such an influx of patients, because as a student, we don't actually see that many patients in a day. We might see 2 or 3, but an event like this, when we see 150 in one go in a couple hours, you get to see the impact of the service. You get to see how how important it is to deliver care to a wide amount of people. So that's, yeah.
There is a need for dentists here in the Tennessee area, especially in rural areas. For those looking to go into this particular field, what can you say to them?
Oh, well, I mean, I think one thing about dentistry that's different than a lot of other healthcare professions is that you're going to get them in, you're going to treat them, you're going to do all of that in one go in a lot of instances, and they're going to leave a little bit in less pain, a little bit happier, and maybe a better smile. So that's always good.
Just always try, always do your best, and remember, Special Olympics is to have fun.
Well, obviously you can see that they had a great time, and again, a wonderful way for them to get the services that they need. And thank you for sharing the short story before that video started of, you know, how helpful it is for those athletes.
Absolutely.
What a wonderful Saturday for the athletes there for the Summer Olympic Games that were held at Lipscomb University. Again, I wish I could get out there with them. Like, they just have so much energy.
So much fun. Yes, there's nothing better than just high-fiving a kid coming across the finish line.
You are right about that. And we're going to continue to have fun right here on Community Checkup. When we come back, we're going to hear from Dr. Rhonda Switzer. She's with Interfaith Dental, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Smile Power Week. And we'll have all that information for you, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers. Putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Dental and vision. We love your whole face. See us at deltadentalpn.com.
Are you the biggest race fan? Main Street Media and Rackley Roofing are teaming up to send a family of 4 to the Rackley Roofing 200 truck race at the Nashville Superspeedway on June 28th. All you have to do is head to your favorite Main Street Media site and click on the Rackley banner to win. To promote healthy smiles across Tennessee, that is the goal of Smile Power Week, which is June 10th through the 14th. To talk to us a little bit more about the power of smile, and this week we have Dr. Rhonda Switzer, not a Steve. Did I get that right?
Oh, you're perfect.
Okay, good. She's the CEO with Interfaith Dental. First off, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it's my pleasure being here.
You know, there's so much that can be said with a smile. How, for all of those that you've worked with, what have you seen personally? I'm just curious because you work with a number of people throughout different communities. What do you see? What do you hear?
Well, cliche, smile is your power, but it really is. And, you know, as we know, we make judgments. You've already made a judgment about me in the first 3 seconds that we've been here, but you look at someone's smile and you see, are they confident? Are they knowledgeable? You know, you make that decision before you even get to know them. What was their background like? It goes even further to, are they overall healthy? You decide that right away, and it's just not fair. But there is nothing better than a smile, and it can change everything in the room or in the conversation.
And 8 years ago, a little history here, 8 years ago, Governor Haslam signed a proclamation, which you were somewhat instrumental in getting done with Delta Dental of Tennessee. You had a role in this as well. Why was it so important to get a proclamation for this week?
Because it never existed. It wasn't highlighted. And Tennessee is not known for its healthy habits or its rankings in oral health. So it was important that the community knows that people are paying attention, that there's people doing the work to help improve oral health for Tennesseans and for all Tennesseans, not just people that can afford it or have good insurance, and that government was paying attention.
What are some of those statistics that we may not be aware of as the general public?
Well, we were 47th in oral health, not so good. We like our sweet tea and our habits, but we also haven't had the infrastructure, the resources put towards improved oral health. But I'll tell you, it's not necessarily the toothbrush that you put in your mouth that's the important thing, it's your fork. So our diet has a lot to play into it, and of course so many other factors going into our oral health based on where we live. Is there fluoride in the water? What our diet is like, as I said, what kind of stress you're under. So all those things are important. The dentist is the after the fact,
okay,
right? So thinking really upstream. But I would say the most important thing is if you see something going on in there or in somebody else, that's a warning sign. You know that red light that goes off when the predators score?
Yes.
That should be like the zzz, right? That is the earliest warning sign that something is not right in your body, because our teeth are supposed to last us forever. They're the strongest bone in the body. They are meant to last. And if there's, decay going on there, something that can cause that, we can't see liver, kidneys, that's going to show up decades later, but that's the sign, Houston, we have a problem.
Now tell us a little bit about the work done by Interfaith Dental, the communities that you go out to and how you help them, or what you offer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So it's been around 30 years, which is a long time. Its mission is to help underserved populations realize what we all want, which is a healthy, happy smile. So we provide all the services that dentistry can do, including prevention and emergency care and full restorative care. And we do it on a sliding fee scale based on income. And to be able to do that, we use a lot of volunteers, so many dentists in the community, and you can ask your dentist when you're in their office if they're volunteering. But it also takes a lot of donated dollars and a lot of support from our friends like Smile 180 Foundation at Delta Dental of Tennessee and so many others.
What is the biggest compliment that you've received after doing work on someone? What is something that stands out to you?
One lady said, "You gave me back." Like, wow, right? That they had lost who they felt they were or that they could be.
For someone out there seeing this who's like, my mouth, there's no hope there, or I don't even have the dollar to do that. Should they still reach out to you and say, hey, I need help, or I know someone in our community that needs a little help with their smile, with their teeth?
Yes, and they can reach out by phone, or they can go to our website. There's a portal there for you to apply and let us know what your needs are.
And what is your why? Why do you keep doing this? Again, you said Interfaith Dental, 30 years. You've been with them for 29.
Yeah.
Why do you do it? Why?
Well, when I started out, it wasn't the plan, right? But I did some work with the VA hospital in Louisville on the dental staff there, and that was really eye-opening on how many needs are out there. And only 15% of veterans are actually covered for dental. So I was always making up things like, this is a teaching case and we can help this person get it, and I got a lot of free tomatoes and watermelons and things from really grateful vets. But so that was how the start was, and then I did some public health things in northern Canada and then in Bermuda. And when I came to Nashville for love with my husband, I learned of this effort that was trying to bring both the public side and the private side together to solve the issues. And so at the beginning, I just put my head down and tried to fix as many people as I could, but I mean, you're not going to get very far. So it pretty soon evolved into a collaborative effort of trying to help everyone in this space use all the resources we can muster together. So I guess I see it as, the ultimate challenge, but it's very rewarding. And, now it's like, if not me, then who is doing this work? It's a real privilege to get to work with people that are on a journey for improved oral health and to find themselves again. So I can't imagine doing anything else.
Dr. Rhonda Switzer-Nadisty, any final thoughts on Smile Power Week before we go?
Yeah, so I think about the power of your own smile and what that means during that week, and think about how you might want to help, whether it's volunteering yourself. You don't have to be a dentist to help out, making a gift, or supporting someone who wants to do something about their oral health. And of course, brush, floss, smile.
I truly enjoyed my time talking with Dr. Rhonda Switzer, and you're going to share a little bit more about Smile Power Week, how that got started, and maybe some of the things we didn't get to hear about.
Sure. Smile Power Week started in 2016, so this is our 8th year to do this. We've gotten governor's proclamations, starting with Bill Haslam. Governor Lee has continued to endorse this program, and we started it because, one, we found out National Smile Power Day is June 15th every year. Knowing that we can't be all across the state, we asked for the proclamation of Oral Health Smile Power Week. So this year it'll start the week of June 10th, and we'll have a lot of fun across the state. And what we do is encourage the dental clinics all across the state to talk about the work that they're doing in the community to restore smiles. Because Smile Power it's contagious.
It is.
It's wonderful. But if you are embarrassed by your teeth, you don't smile, or you cover your smile. And just restoring the smile, it restores your self-esteem, it restores your self-confidence, and literally it takes people from, being dishwashers to being able to get higher paying jobs, better careers, other than just a job. So it's been great watching this. We've had, I have some numbers here. When we first started, the Tennessee Charitable Care Network was the partner, and that's Rhonda's involvement with us. There were about 25,000 services that these clinics performed every year. Today, that number is almost double, 48,000 services, and that's impacting 31,000 Tennesseans. Getting those smiles changed, it's changing their lives.
And I would say probably the lives of those around those individuals. It's like a domino effect, as
Absolutely.
Like you said, the smile is contagious. That energy can be contagious and can just really trickle down. So that is beautiful what is done. I love it. Smile Power Week. And something else, it takes just as many muscles to smile as it does to frown.
Fewer.
Yes. I thought it was the same. So fewer muscles.
Fewer muscles. And another thing that is remarkable is even if you fake a smile, you're still releasing the endorphins that gives you that feel-good feeling. So when you're feeling down, depressed, force a smile, look in the mirror, and instantly you'll start to feel better.
I'm going to try that more often. I really am. Okay, share with us what we're going to be talking about when we come back from break.
We're going to be talking about Coach Ron Hunter and he was in town for a breakfast with City Current, and he is the ambassador for a program called Samaritan's Feet.
Oh, and this is one you don't want to miss hearing about. So stay right here. We'll be right back in just a minute.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
race fan. Main Street Media and Rackley Roofing are teaming up to send a family of 4 to the Rackley Roofing 200 truck race at the Nashville Super Speedway on June 28th. All you have to do is head to your favorite Main Street Media site and click on the Rackley banner to win.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Just imagine this. Any of you that have children that got up this morning, went to school, got on a bus, whatever they had to do, without a pair of shoes. We take those things for granted. And as I had to tell our players, my own children, it's not about the shoes. It's about giving someone hope. That little girl that sat...
You're seeing now video of the breakfast hosted by City Current. And Samaritan's Feet ambassador there on hand is Tulane men's basketball coach Ron Hunter. What an event. What special work is being done by these two outlets. Missy, can you expand on this?
Sure. Coach Hunter, he started IUPUI as a basketball coach. 2008, he started coaching a game barefoot, just to raise awareness of Samaritan's Feet. And you saw what passion he has for this organization. His record for these barefoot game, I mean, he's got a remarkable record anyway. He's over 500 for overall basketball wins. But he's got a remarkable number of wins when he is playing barefoot. That first game, they were hoping to get, a few thousand shoes, pairs of shoes to be donated. And I think they got over 120,000 pairs of shoes. When he transferred from IUPUI down to Tulane, he let them know, this is my charity, and they are fully supportive of him down in New Orleans with Tulane, which is wonderful, and giving him the opportunity. It was a remarkable experience to hear from him firsthand and meet him at the breakfast.
And let's hear a little bit more now from Coach Hunter and the work that not only he does with Samaritan's Feet, but the work that they do. Here's a lot more for you.
I think that every person and whatever they do has a purpose. And I was searching for my purpose at that time, and I thought it was coaching and getting to the Final Four and all the things that most coaches want to get to. But after that one meeting with Manny and being able to help children with shoes and some of the things that we've done, I quickly understood what my purpose was. And so my life changed once I met Manny, and my career changed and all of that. And my career changed because of the purpose, and finally realizing what my purpose is. And I think everyone has to find that out. And 90% of it is not what you're doing at work. And so usually you have a platform, and you got to use that platform to do by helping other people.
Samaritan's Feet is actually a global humanitarian organization headquartered in North Carolina, but we've done so much work all across the great state of Tennessee, in about 600 cities across the United States, 109 countries around the world. We inspire hope by providing shoes as the basics for foundational health to help prevent disease, help kids go to school. We tell kids all the time that we inspire hope. Whether H stands for health, O is creating opportunity, P advocating for peace, and E creating access to education. Because most people don't know without shoes, many kids can't go to school. And in this day and age, there's still children wearing shoes that are 2 or 3, 4 sizes too small because their parents can't afford it. Mom got to decide, do I buy shoes? Sometimes do I buy food? And we think this is an injustice that we can help take care of.
The day that I coached the game barefoot, I realized what my purpose was. It wasn't coaching. It wasn't winning games. It was being able to help children. We set a goal of 40,000 shoes. I'll be honest with you, I thought if we got 4 pair, I thought it'd be great. Not only did we get 40,000, by the end of the summer, we were over 200,000. And I called Manny and I said, man, this has been great. But what I want to do is I said, I helped you out and I need you to help me out. I want to take my basketball team and my family to a place that we can go serve and give the shoes to children. And so we picked a place called Lima, Peru. We took our team, We took my family, took his family, first time we've all kind of been together. And to see an 18 and 19-year-old young man, teenager, who most of the time thinks he's entitled to whatever it might be. To see him wash the children's shoes of kids that never spoke English was something that was really amazing to me.
There's a multiplication effect that happens when you choose to align yourself with something that's much bigger than you. And make sure whatever it is that you're called to do, that's why I love what Deuce said, the importance of helping people to connect, to know who you are, to be able to understand the value of the trust because of that trust that he placed in us. He opened those doors to other people. And because of that, now think about that. In 10 years, we'll do what took us, probably, what took us 20 years to do, probably took us about 2-3 years to accomplish. Now imagine, not just about the shoe, but the lives of the people gets transformed. Because on our watch, people don't have to die because they have no shoes. People can go to school because they have no shoes. People can work because they now have shoes. Now think about that. So when you come here on the 19th of July to come wash somebody's feet and put shoes on them, you don't know, maybe you're putting shoes in the future governor of the state of Tennessee. You don't know if you're putting shoes in the future president of the United States. But I hope you look them in the eye and tell them that the God of the universe has a plan for you and you can accomplish them 2 great things. That's what I would do.
It's really not about the shoes. It's about giving someone hope. The shoes represents hope. And so if you can understand that part of it, then please join us.
Let me thank you, Coach Hunter, again for talking with us. Really enjoyed meeting you. And just thank you for what you do, and for Samaritan's Feet. Thank you so very much. We have a lot more coming up. You have Kids Dental Day that you are working on now.
Yes, and actually there's a connection with Samaritan's Feet and Kids Dental Day. City Current is going to have a bunch of volunteers coming out, and they're going to give all of the kids at Kids Dental Day a free pair of socks and shoes. So we're giving dental services. Hope Smiles is helping us in conjunction with Interfaith Dental, with Meharry College of Dentistry, and also Neighborhood Health. They all have we have a bunch of dentists, we have a bunch of hygienists, dental students come out. So the kids get the dental screenings, they get to meet a professional baseball player, or we are also going to have Celebrity Dentist for a Day with Brandon Wright, who is an NBA star. I'm so excited to have Brandon come and join us. And, so the kids get to shoot hoops with him. They'll get education, oral health education from students from the College of Dentistry. So they'll teach them about oral hygiene, how to brush, how to floss, how to do it the right way, so you're making sure that you don't have cavities that need to be treated, which is so important. Bookham is going to be coming out. We featured Bookham on our first episode. They're going to have the book bus, so the kids will come, they'll get dental screenings, they'll get a hygiene kit to take care of their teeth, they'll get free socks and shoes, and they'll have free books as well. So it's going to be an exciting day.
I would say you don't want to miss out on that. Give that website once more, please.
Sure. It is deltadentaltn.com/kids-dental-day. I'm sure we can have that on the screen.
Yes.
And then we can also link to that. If you just go to deltadentaltn.com, we can have a link as well.
I'm always worried that we're going to forget something. Missy, did we touch on everything that we wanted to share today?
There's so much going on. It's a very busy time of year, but it's so rewarding and such a blessing to be at Delta Dental and to be able to be a part of so many different organizations and a part of the work that they're doing in the community. Putting shoes on feet, smiles on faces, literally helping the kids head to toe.
And it's a blessing to sit with you to be able to share this information. Missy Acosta with Delta Dental of Tennessee, thank you so very much.
Stefanie.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Community Checkup. And go ahead, look back at our first and second episodes. So much information there just for you. We'll see you back here next month.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Dental and vision. We love your whole face. See us at deltadentaltn.com.